Today, let's talk about environmental science and the 4 P's: poverty, population, pollution, and petrochemicals. For the better part of a decade, I worked in Nepal on the first 2 P's, poverty and population. Anywhere that we have poverty, we tend to get overpopulation. And this is just a reality of the world we live in. And along with overpopulation comes pollution and the overuse of petrochemicals. Now, petrochemicals are simply the use of petroleum products in any one of their forms. And these together make up the 4 P's of environmental science: poverty, population, pollution, and petrochemicals. Now, poverty, as we see here, leads to overpopulation, and extreme overpopulation inevitably leads to pollution. And the pollution that we see here is often from the use of petrochemicals, which is destroying the world around us. In order to see how it's all connected, well, the best way to do that is we're simply going to take some coal. Now, coal, we dig it out of the ground and then we burn it. And this in turn gives off carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and particulate matter in the form of hydrocarbons. Now, we have been burning coal non-stop 24/7 for over 200 years now. So let's take a look at the collective result of that. Carbon dioxide levels have risen from 280 parts per million to over 415 parts per million. Carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas. Sulfur dioxide, when mixed with water, forms sulfuric acid, which then rains down into our waterways. Sulfur dioxide and carbon dioxide both lead to acid precipitation, which are changing the pH of our oceans, leading to massive loss of life in our oceans. Acidification, along with overfishing, are quite literally destroying our oceans. Now, hydrocarbons that are released into the air lead to air pollution, which is responsible for over 8 million deaths a year. Air pollution leads to respiration illnesses such as asthma, bronchitis, and lung cancer. These, along with various heart conditions, are 2 of the top 5 medical problems on the planet. Now guys, we burn coal along with oil to get our power, releasing various greenhouse gases and pollutants into the atmosphere. Petrochemicals are also the source of plastic, which is causing our greatest pollution problem on the planet, on the ground and in our waterways. One of the biggest reasons is it's non-biodegradable. It simply does not break down in the environment, which brings us to climate change. Simply put, the greenhouse gases that you see here are causing climate change. Climate change, in turn, is leading to the loss of habitat. As the forests are destroyed, so are their habitats. And as these are lost, it cuts down on our biodiversity. Now, biodiversity is the number of species that we have on the planet. The less biodiverse an area, the less stable its environment. So, what do we do? Well, we start by making some sacrifices. No, not these kind of sacrifices. These kind of sacrifices. Conserving energy, conserving water, but for many of us, that means breaking some bad habits and building some good ones in order to reclaim our planet. Renewable energy sources produce only a fraction of the problems that fossil fuels created. So, for instance, let's look at photovoltaic solar cells. Now, solar cells are made up of many different layers, like you see here. It's all designed to capture energy from the sun and convert it directly into electricity. Now, we're not burning anything, therefore, we're not releasing any gases into the atmosphere. Therefore, eliminating a lot of the problems that we saw with burning fossil fuels. Now, wind is another renewable energy with tremendous potential. With wind energy, we are simply using nature to spin a turbine. And that's all we did with fossil fuels. To be honest, we burned the coal, we burned the oil, we burned natural gas in order to create steam. Steam was used to spin a turbine. With wind energy, we don't have to burn anything to spin the turbine. They don't have to be near towns. We can transfer the electricity for thousands of miles. Anywhere we have wind, we can create power. So we have an opportunity for onshore or offshore. Anywhere that we get enough wind to spin these turbines. Tremendous, clean, renewable energy available to us. The technology is here now, but we need to switch to it faster than many people want. Environmental science is all about sustainability, creating a world where our children's children's children will inherit a better planet than we did. How do we do that? Well, that's why we're here. Together, let's take a journey of discovery where we will learn how to transform our planet into a sustainable future for us all. I mean, that's the goal, right? I mean, if you came here just to get college credit on the AP test, guys, I'll help you with that. And believe me, so much more. Honestly, I, for one, cannot wait to get started. What about you? Are you ready? Well, then come on, let's take a journey.